Alright, welcome to part one of rebuilding the iconic Capri called Aussie Boss. It was a famous car back in Victoria in the, I think it was mid-90s. And it actually ran a 9-second pass with a Cleveland, and it was actually an EFI methanol motor. Apparently the first one in Australia to start and run under its own power with EFI. Alright, so I'm Ben, this is
Blake.
Well done. And yeah, so we're going to get stuck into it, show you guys rebuilding the Aussie Boss and then taking it to its first event. Back to the drag strip. It's been off the road since, probably late 90s, so it's been sitting somehow.
It's older than that.
It's been way older than you.
Been sitting longer than I've been alive.
Damn straight. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do a rebuild of it, I should say, and get it back on the track. Part one, underway. Alright, we've got some things to do this morning. We're going to get into Coffs, get Blake's sump in there, get it welded up so we can get his drift car up and running again. And then, while Blake is getting stuck into the Capri, I'm going to pull apart my Sur-on and try and do the drive belt on that. So, let's get into it. What are you doing?
Pick that up by myself.
Why?
How do you get it out from there?
Tell everyone what you're doing.
Well, I don't even know. I'm bothering with the sun. But sun's going to get welded because it's nearly cracked in half. And then got reinforcement plates going in strut tails, trailing control arm, mounting points. All these new fancy bushes, new coilovers. The car's going to pretty much a full rebuild. New intake manifold. Hopefully give us more power.
More power.
Bit more boost. I'll be happy with 650, but 700 would be cool. Would be cool. And then this fucking
Hey Dan.
can't really see because lights aren't on. Getting ready to paint. Lots of
prep.
just
So we're going to do the full undercarriage, diff, suspension,
everything.
the works. Then the interior. That's going to be a mission. And engine bay.
And I've got things like these jumping out, trying to take my
Oh,
finger off.
it's sharp as hell.
It's been great fun.
Yeah, I bet. Alright, so we need to load up the block and the sump, take it in.
I'll get some bolts and biscopes. Remember they were stripped on the sump too.
Okay.
We can get all new hardware.
Alright, so that's the morning's mission. Is that correct?
And I reckon a breakfast burrito while we're in there.
Breakfast burrito. Alright, let's get loaded up. See what they are meant to look like. And that's what we got. Nothing. Neutrals. Bunch of neutrals. Alright, well that wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. A lot of YouTube videos show you got to take off the brakes, take out the swing arm, the shock, like take the whole thing off. Like that was quite simple. Howdy. Wouldn't believe it.
Huh?
Chucking some wheelies. Little tiny axles. Yeah. They probably don't want to zoom in, but I hope you're wearing undies.
Yeah,
It's messed. We're recording.
Oh, I thought you'd start talking. Why do I start talking?
Well, you want to talk about it? You
Um,
start talking.
The dust fairies put dust on my paint job, so I'm redoing it.
Gonna redo it or
Re-clear it.
clear?
It's like braille. Because I think it's dropped from up in here, up in the quarters, I think. This is only whole job, part of the job that got dust in it, so.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see there. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to see a little bit more of the colour. Well, I hope you can see a bit more of the colour. Alright.
Oh, you're already filming.
Yeah, I'm filming.
This part looks pretty cool back here, the diff and all that. Not bad for just a quick hit. Well, when I say quick, 40 hours, but
40-hour quick hit.
yeah, I've done the mathematications on it. About 40 hours to do that, all that.
And then Jemay
And a lot of
is
swearing.
done. So obviously it's going to look a little bit nicer out in the sun. But you get what you're picking up what we put down. Happy with yourself?
I'm happy because I'm going from bright yellow to a very dark grey. That I got everything. Because it would
Bright
stand
yellow
out,
and green. It's,
stand out like a, oh, actually, there's a little bit up in there.
we won't talk
You'll
about
never
that.
see that. Just up the top there. See a little bit of yellow.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, it's not too bad. You'll never see that unless I run you over.
Yeah, what a fun got.
Alright.
Oh, we're filming.
Yeah, we're filming. So it looks like I lied. No more work until it's cleaned up. And it ain't cleaned up. But
Well, the work can't really stop if you want to get
No.
to events.
So why are we painting the fuel tank?
Because we've ran into a little situation. The colour we've chosen for the motor, it's kind of choosing.
Come on.
Looks very similar to the colour that we've already done the engine bay in. So we're going to spray this, put
That
it
was
in
bad
there,
time.
and see if it looks good or not. If it looks...
So if you can't understand what he's trying to say in
might
pure
look very
English,
similar.
is we've done the gunmetal grey and the engine bay, and I wanted to steer away from a black motor, hence black motor. So I've optioned for another dark charcoal that I actually run on my black and white Capri. It's actually Subaru colour, so it's in the dark. It's very, almost black until you get in the sun, and you'll see all the little bits and pieces in the paint. It looks pretty smick in the sun, but I'm starting to think that it's actually too light, so it's going to be grey on grey. So paint the tank and see where we come up to. Alright, so Blake's just finished the last clear coat and we're really running out of room in the shed. So I'm going to pull a Capri out of a container. I think we're going to throw a heap of knickknacks and all the car parts in the container, and I'll work out what I'm going to do with this Capri, whether I keep it, sell it, or find some sort of storage in one of my other sheds. I'm tipping there's some mice living in here. And hopefully only mice. Alright, so obviously the roof is rusted. Holy moly, the roof is rusted. Floor, yeah. I don't think I'm going to put parts in here. I can't remember the last time I come into this container. It would have been many, many years ago. Something's making a noise. Yeah, right. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think it's time to sell this container and maybe replace it before we start stacking parts into it. It's a bit of a shame that the old Capri there was taken back to bare metal many years ago. Is yeah, starting to decay. Anyway, and I'm tipping that's why the Capri wouldn't come out. Wow, what a shame. And I really want to know where this noise is coming from. Alright, so I've just opened the second container, and obviously another Capri in here. A whole heap of parts, but this container actually doesn't look too bad. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to pull this Capri out, find a spot for 2 Capris, and I don't know, scrap the other container or do something, but Are you happy?
Yeah, no, it looks sick.
Very sparkly.
It looks way too good to be on a motor.
We'll see what happens if we get some heat into it, whether it lasts or not. But
Yeah.
it did on the other Capri.
No, it didn't.
Crazy, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've done the block though. I think this is the first block I've painted.
Alrighty.